back in the national capital today for a second round of questioning by the Central Bureau of Investigation in the Karur Stampede probe. The tragedy, which claimed 41 lives during a massive rally last year, has become a flashpoint between Vijay's party and Tamil Nadu police. Earlier on the 13th of January, during CBI questioning, Vijay had blamed state cops for failing to manage the crowd. The central agency has already grilled top officers as well as district officials, and now Vijay's testimony will be crucial in piecing together accountability for one of Tamil Nadu's worst tragedies.
Completely for the election. Beyond that he knows that people is not supporting them. So he is afraid. Out of fear, he makes some announcements, which he had, when he was chief minister, he made fun of, he criticized. Where will the government go to money? He says that the borrowings have gone up. And he now says that I will increase the amount. And he says that free travel in city buses to men also. I don't understand what he is doing. I think he has become, he had come to know that he is not going to win. So he wants to cheat the people, that's all.
All right, for more on this, we have Purnima live with us, who's been bringing us all the updates on this. Purnima, good morning. Thank you so much for joining me. Of course, as you know, Vijay here for the second round of CBI questioning. What can you tell us?
Today is the second round of questioning, and Vijay had left for the national capital yesterday evening. Sources tell us that TVK once again will reiterate what the party's stance has been as far as Karur Stampede is concerned. They are blaming the Tamil Nadu police for the Karur tragedy. In fact, last round as well, Vijay and the TVK so far had told the CBI that it was the police that failed to protect the people. There was no law and order. Police deployment was also not there at the venue, which led to the Karur Stampede. Not just Vijay, even the Karur district administration officials have been summoned by the CBI. Their point is that Vijay had arrived 7 hours late. There was no proper arrangements made. Water, food were not distributed. People waited in scorching heat for about 7 hours, which led to the stampede. So blame game continues. We'll have to wait and see if the CBI manages to get evidence on the sequences that led to the Karur Stampede.
All right. Also joining me right now is Arunima. Arunima, good morning. Thank you so much for joining me on the broadcast. Of course, earlier on the Jan 12th round of questioning, we know that actor turned politician Vijay had said that this is a conspiracy against me. The management there could not clear the bottlenecks, and he's blamed them for that as well. So the blame game pretty much continues. When we talk about the second round of questioning, what's going to be the likely focus?
Yes, so in round 2, Vijay will have to prove the allegation that he has made in round 1. He claimed that it was completely the fault of the Karur administration, that it was the district administration and the police which were to be blamed for mishandling the crowd situation, for failing as far as crowd control measures are concerned. And Vijay's party, colleagues have already been questioned. Some of them have handed over to CBI videos. But there are specific questions for Vijay. He will be asked to provide proof to the IO today about reasons why he was delayed. He claims that he was delayed because of obstructions en route. Why was he really delayed by 7 hours? Because that is turning out to be a crucial factor as far as the crowd getting restless is concerned. Second, he will have to furnish proof. If he's saying that it is police which is to be blamed, he will have to furnish proof to support that claim, whether there was any communication from his side or his party's side to the district administration asking for more support or pointing out that there were any problems that they were noticing. And that was not responding positively to these concerns that he or his party were raising. Already 2 senior officers on the day that Vijay was questioned, then ADG and then IG were questioned as well, were part of the Karur's decision-making process, and they have squarely blamed Vijay. So as both sides are blaming the other one, CBI's IO is looking for evidence, looking for supporting claim, and that is what Vijay is expected to bring to it.
All right, so then, Arunama, I believe it will be fair to say that this time around the onus is really on Vijay to prove all these allegations of conspiracy. Now, of course, viewers, earlier we'd taken through the line of questioning which was taken by the CBI on the Jan 12th round of questioning. We told you the kind of questions that were being asked of actor, politician Vijay. Let me just quickly give you a brief recap of what he claims actually happened that day and what Vijay told the CBI on the 12th of January. Neither TVK nor its functionaries are responsible, so he continues to maintain that it's not the party nor its functionaries which are responsible for poor crowd management. Going forward then, poor crowd management by police led to the stampede. So that's what he's claiming here, that it was actually the district administration and the police and their inability to be able to handle the crowd that led to the stampede. Then he goes on to say, I left the venue to avoid further tragedy. Now remember, when we brought you that line of questioning, this was a major question as to why he decided to leave the venue, at what point he decided that he needs to leave, and what really prompted that decision. Going forward then, inadequate police were deployed at the venue. That's another claim made by Vijay. He further goes on to say, failure to clear road bottlenecks delayed access to the venue. Now remember, one of the major issues here is as to why he was 7 hours late, why there was so much delay, and why then the functionaries were not able to manage the crowd. They were expecting a crowd of about 10,000 people, close to 30,000 showed up. So he is saying, in fact, that failure to clear the roads and the bottlenecks is what led to that delay. Allegations are a conspiracy targeting me and my party, something that him and the party have maintained all this while in the Karur Stampede, and also the setbacks that they've been facing. Now, let me come back to you, Purnima. Now, Vijay continues to maintain that it was not the fault of the party, not the party functionaries who were responsible for what happened. The administration was not able to clear the bottlenecks. They were not able to manage the crowd, and inadequate personnel were perhaps deployed to that area. What can you tell us?
Well, TVK's point so far has been that there were huge crowds, but police deployment was not matching the number of crowd. But district administration, in response to this, said that they deployed one for every 50 people who gathered there. And even though the rules and conditions that were laid for the rally to happen was that only 10,000 people should gather, they estimated that there could be at least 15 to 20,000 people, because every time there is a Vijay rally, there's huge crowds usually gather. And therefore, they deployed one policeman for every 50 people who gathered there. And this has been the stance of the district administration. But CVK goes on to say that there was no traffic management, and that was also part of the delay. There were huge crowds that gathered when en route for Vijay to get a glimpse of the actor, and therefore he got delayed. However, the tragedy started to unfold when Vijay started to speak. It's evident in that video. If you look at the video, Vijay, in fact, when he starts making that speech, people scream for help, scream for water, a child goes missing. So all these have been visually captured. And Vijay so far and the TVK so far have maintained that the police did not really help TVK in this rally, which led to the stampede. But the question is, why did Vijay arrive 7 hours late? That is going to be the focus, and we'll have to wait and see how Vijay and the TVK justifies the delay of Vijay's arrival, which probably could have been one of the reasons why the stampede broke out in the first.